Warning, proceed with caution. The thoughts and views these individuals have or speak on are for entertainment only. The hosts of this podcast are from the streets and for the streets. Please consume responsibly. Hurry up. Juju has to leave. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Just a reminder that this podcast episode is going to be a little bit shorter than the rest because Juju has to go somewhere.
Instead of the usual 25 hours that we're on here, we're only going to do it for an hour today.
Oh, yeah, but why are you scheduling stuff during our time?
It's not that I'm scheduling stuff. It's sometimes things just get scheduled.
Like what? Like what's so important?
I have a dinner with some amigos, but it's at this place called Donna in Echo Park. It's an Italian restaurant that's really, really hard to get reservations. There's like a 3-week wait period for reservations, and we were able to sneak in today at 8:30.
Have you heard of this place?
No. Uncultured swine.
Then it must not be so popular.
It's probably no Olive Garden.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not. It's not Miski, guys.
What?
That's right.
What was that shot for?
Con sus celos estúpidos.
You know that place?
Hey, that's how you ever talk about Vinnie.
Mediocre Peruvian food. No, just kidding. I've never been. I'm just being a hater. It's Hater Mondays, guys. Welcome.
Hey, no, earlier Juju did say something and he was just like, I just want to be clear that I'm not hating, but...
Yeah, I had to be clear because that's the one thing I wasn't hating on. But...
No, it's good news.
It is Hater Monday.
What does that mean?
My sports team's lost. My niece's team's lost. It's just my fantasy league is on the verge of losing. It's just a bad weekend. How
are you doing, Vin, with your sports? Let's get this shit out of the way now. You good or no? Just like this, look. Good. don't say too much about sports, but just...
My fantasy football is the only reason why the rope stood inside the closet today.
The what?
The rope.
The rope?
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's
hanging by. I was
hanging by a thread. Raiders lost to the worst team in the NFL.
What? Who?
The Panthers.
Is that what the really hot? The Panthers? Is that the no? Not the hot coach. No. This coach is the guy from APU.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah. Right? Are they purple?
No. They're blue.
Yeah. Blue.
I'm having deja vu. Did we have this conversation last week?
Yes. With the Black Panther, right? Are Panthers black?
Wakanda forever.
Yes.
Sí, te estoy diciendo que...
Yeah,
ese, el pinche Puma, ese.
El Puma.
We're not going to gas him up, but yes.
He's doing pretty good, huh? Susa. Wait, did you just say they're the worst? Sorry, guys. Something's wrong with my chair.
It's going to be one of those episodes. Mondays, guys. It happens.
Why are they the worst? They're certified the worst.
Yeah. They were supposed to be. Now it looks like Raiders are the worst. Even though they just beat the team that beat the Cowboys. Like, I was like, this can't be the same. These aren't the same teams. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't know that. This made me feel a little better. Not a lot better, but a little bit better, is that Lamar Jackson has only lost once to an NFC team.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. That's a crazy stat line. Like, so there's AFC, NFC. 16 teams on each side. And Lamar Jackson, who beat the Cowboys.
What's NFC, AFC?
It's just like different
Divisions.
Conferences.
So
conference is the two split. Divisions is their actual little, like the East, West, Central, North.
But what makes the conferences different?
It's just that they're separated.
It's just who you play twice a year.
They don't all play?
They don't all play each other every year.
So in basketball and baseball, you play every team at least once.
Stop. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
So why are we cussing?
Because I'm hasta aquí me tienen harta. Yesterday, my husband said, come sit right here with me. Mind you, this is following y'all's advice, okay? I wish I could roll the fucking clip of when you guys were like, just sit there. You were like, just sit there. My mom sits there, and my mom would sit there or whatever. So then I started sitting there on Sundays.
That's why my mom's a good wife and mother.
Pull the rope, you said. So I started sitting there. It's been what, 3 Mondays, three Sundays. It's been
Happy week 3.
I'm counting. It's been 3 Sundays where I'm sitting there. Now it's expected of me.
Yep.
To sit there, and my husband's like, "Come, sit here, hazme piojito." Like, play with my. He puts his head on my lap, and he starts explaining to me. He goes, "You know the yellow, the this." A mí me vale madre. A mí no me importa. A mí no me importa cómo se llama esta cosa. Que if you kick it, if it's 1 point and it's an extra point. He is explaining this shit to me, and then he tells me, "Do you see how it says like 2nd down, 8th or 4th quarter, or I don't know." Guys, please stop.
Hey, what a departure from last week. It's like, "Oh, I want to be a better mom and wife."
I never said no. I never said I want to. I said, "Do you see how I'm talking to you about this?" Is because I was in the living room listening to it. It's 3 weeks, guys. How much is left?
You only have 15 more weeks of regular season,
plus 4 to 5 weeks of playoffs.
So you like doing stuff and not knowing shit, or what?
No, you know what I've been doing is I've been like on my phone.
Oh, what's new? You do that all the time.
Oh, really? Tell us more about that.
No, so I'm like on my phone, and then like if I hear something interesting, I'll be like, yeah. But if he's talking to me, then he wants me to put my phone down, and then he's like pointing at the
You mean
TV.
he wants you to communicate?
Yeah, guys, I hate it. I don't know how much more I could survive my husband cuddling with me and wanting to pay attention and talking to me.
Awful. Mateo and I are sick of it. Mateo just wants to watch a movie, and then
Don't poison his brain like that.
We only have one TV in our home.
And you also have 1 more year until he gets into football, and then you're all by yourself.
I think we should get another TV.
Should have been having another TV.
I have 2 right here.
I know. Literally, there's like 2 next to each other. Growing up, I had a TV in every room. Hasta en la cocina había tele, like a little TV.
Good, as you should.
Not in mine.
No, because you want to be more of a family together. And then you do it, and look at you complaining.
And she's on her phone the whole time, so it's not even being with her family.
That's true. I don't even like them that much. I thought I liked them, but I don't. Anyway, I'm glad you guys are alive.
Shout out to baseball, because Shohei Ohtani, historic run all weekend too.
National League Player of the Week. Probably get MVP. So.
He better get MVP. There's no way.
Yeah.
And it's going to be his first playoffs ever. Poor Angels never showed him the playoffs.
Imagine having... So the Angels had Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, 2 of the best generational players.
Where's Mike Trout now?
Still with the Angels.
But just hurt. I wouldn't want to play either.
Feelings.
Yeah. Like one of us got like I was watching the replay of the World Baseball Classic, and it was like USA versus Japan, and the 2 faces were Ohtani and Trout, and those 2 faces were on the same team. Couldn't even get playoffs once.
The 2 best players in the world, and you couldn't get to the playoffs.
Embarrassing.
In your opinion, who's the best basketball player ever?
Ever? That's what we're doing right now?
No, yeah, because the...
LeBron?
It's Michael Jordan.
Well, I Googled it.
Did you Google the best basketball player ever?
Pues sí, güey.
Yeah, she's not going to know.
¿Quién sabe mejor que Siri?
Like,
I Googled it. I was like, Siri, who's the best basketball player ever? And they said Michael Jordan. But then I compared the stats, and then LeBron came out, right? But it was like, okay, championship-wise. But if LeBron was doing it alone, can't get as many championships as someone who's doing it in a team like Michael Jordan.
LeBron plays 1-on-5? I don't get that. It doesn't make sense to me.
And he also didn't have Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson's a great coach.
Right,
Jordan had all the pieces. So.
Right.
You can't blame having a great organization on the player.
No, pero también como stats, o sea, numbers like bucket.
And also, the Bulls had the exact same team before Jordan went in there, and then Jordan got there, and I was like, all right, here we go.
But what about like stats, like baskets, like all this other?
LeBron has played more seasons.
Please don't quote me.
LeBron has the blah blah blah. LeBron has played way more seasons
and at a higher level.
So that's something that I also saw, because I was like, wait, like this, LeBron is undisputed then if we're talking numbers.
But also at a higher level, because
then you see that LeBron's been there more years.
Yep, which is not easy, because when Jordan came back the third time as a Wizard. No, when he came back as a Wizard, he was like, He didn't even show
as
up.
a wizard?
No, hey,
Yes.
Jordan as a wizard. A lot of people. That's very underrated.
But he wasn't doing what LeBron was doing at his,
Well, yeah,
at his
because he
age.
was already closer to his 40s. You know, like, and of course, back in the day, dog. I bet you LeBron has some cognac and gambling and golfing and smoking cigars during halftime. He wouldn't be there either. It's just nowadays a lot of players last a lot longer because they take care of themselves a lot better. LeBron James, Tom Brady, even like Kobe, may rest in peace. He was still in tip-top shape when he retired. He just decided, he was just like, yo, I said I'm playing 20 and that's it. And he did that.
Yeah, but for
he
like
was
10 years, Lakers suffered because Kobe couldn't do it.
Nah, I think that's
But
more
LeBron could.
organizational than anything. Again, more organizational than anything.
All right, well.
Like, I don't think LeBron could go to the Bulls right now.
And that's our episode today.
And you wish LeBron would be there right now.
Right now, no. No. We're good. Like, I mean, again, what has he done?
Is
LeBron
it hard?
in the last 10 years.
Is it hard to go for a team that's not your home team? Like, how hard is it to go? For example, right now, I'm thinking of the Angel fans, right? Like, it must be really hard for them. No en forma de burla. No me estoy burlando. I'm not.
Yeah,
But what
never
I'm
makes
saying
fun of my
is
weight either.
it's hard enough to go for a team that's not like the Lakers, the Dodgers. It's hard. And then if, right now they suck or they're not giving you championships or they're not giving you W's, it must be even harder. But Juju goes for fucking Chicago.
Chicago what? Yeah, shut up. Stop talking about sports.
Chicago Bulls, right? You go for the Chicago Bulls. Okay. But how hard is that when you live in LA? Is it hard or is it not hard at all?
No, get to go to 2 games a year. Still want to go to Chicago to catch the Bulls at the United Center.
And there's so many Laker fans, you forget that there's people who don't root for them here. It's kind of weird. Like, I forget sometimes that he's not a Laker fan.
But also, basketball's not like I'm not just like, oh my God, basketball, I got to watch.
But you also don't go for the Rams. You also don't go for
Well,
the
Football's,
Chargers.
yeah.
Football's
Football's
different because
different.
they didn't have a team. Like, they've only had a team in LA for, what, 5 years now?
And then by then you're like, I can't switch.
Fuck no.
No.
I'm committed to the Cowboys. I have a tattoo, a Super Bowl on my ass. No, I'm just kidding.
The only one that was okay to switch was soccer because it's just, MLS. It wasn't like that embedded. And plus, LAFC does bring more of the culture anyways. But with football, that's why there's so many more USC, UCLA fans. You see more of that than you do a go-to home team here.
Yeah, when you go to a Rams game or a Chargers game, it's 99% of the time, it's usually like 60 from the other team and then 40 for the... Again, because the Rams were in St. Louis and the Chargers were in San Diego. They don't have that, like, home team advantage.
So who's the favorite in your opinion? You got, obviously, Lakers and Clippers. Lakers.
Yes.
Dodgers and Angels.
Dodgers.
USC, UCLA.
I think it's USC,
It's part of USC.
USC.
but I'm a
So
UCLA fan.
UCLA is the Clippers?
For football, yes.
For football, yes. For every other sport, no. UCLA has like the most championships, I think, in
So how come
history.
USC is the favorite?
Because football's a more
Football.
popular sport.
Got it.
And then because in like March Madness in basketball, UCLA is always top 10.
Got it.
But yeah,
All right, guys. Happy episode.
That was great. Can we do that more often? Talk sports.
sports talk.
Pala Deportes coming to you live.
How was
All right,
your
Melissa.
weekend?
I'll start with mine because mine was, I want to say, kind of boring. Outside of my mom's celebration, it was I just DJ'd, which was whatever.
How boring. Oh my God.
Like my mom's birthday was great. I had a blast DJing for everyone, and thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Hope
for
you
inviting
enjoyed the
us.
food. Shout out to Casa Fina for providing great carne asada, which even you had a little taste, a little dabble.
I did. I had a little bit. Wish I would have had more. I've been craving freaking carne asada all week. I'm going to go after this. Can you text him, please? He's going to be like, no, because you don't like my salsa. Thanks, Vinnie.
That was funny.
No, that was just to add to it because he knows I don't like it either.
I liked it. It could have been spicier, but I liked it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that it wasn't spicy. It was sour.
Yeah.
Like when you.
But you didn't hear his joke though. It's like he calls it his gringo salsa.
Yeah, but
it's green.
even the gringos, it's a taste thing. It's like somebody's boiling the jitomates too long. People who cook right here van a saber that jitomates can't be cooked for. There's like a science.
To me, it just needed more salt. That's it.
But the others, the red one was good.
I didn't try the red one. I didn't try the red one because the food was so good that I didn't put no salt on it. I didn't put no lemon on it. Or
That's
no
true. I didn't
salsa
see
on
no
it.
put anything.
You usually
Nothing.
put salt.
Yeah, I put salt before I even taste it because I know it's not going to be salted enough, Corcus. So I'm a little salty guy. But yeah, I took a bite and I was like, oh, it's perfect. It was cooked
Yep.
perfectly.
Beans hit.
Mm-hmm.
The cake was good. The cake that you brought was good.
I don't know. I didn't have it.
I didn't have that either.
They gave me the other cake.
Got the
So
peasants.
Friday was Vinnie's mom's birthday party. We were lucky enough to be invited because it was mostly like family and
Yeah.
close friends.
It was TFTI only. My mom specifically said invite Juju and Melissa.
Thank you so much for inviting us. It was at a
Casa Fina.
Fina here in
Boyle Heights.
And the food was delicious. I was supposed to have salmon, then I changed it into
Chicken.
and then I ended up wanting steak because I have FOMO, fear of missing out.
And it was a black and white party. And guess who didn't come in black and white?
Hey,
She
that
tried to
was
upstage
fucked
my
up.
mom. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
How did I what? No, guys, okay, so I walk in, I say hi to everyone, and I can feel people looking at me. But of course, people are going to be looking at me because they're probably like, oh, is that Vinnie and Juju's friend, the one from the podcast, which happens to us a lot. Juju, yes or no? They'll always be like, oh, are you whatever?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's why they're looking at me. Now I know the majority of Vinnie's family, amazing sweethearts. I never have anything to worry about. However, there were some new people, right, that I hadn't met. And I can feel some eyes on me. And I didn't understand why. And I thought, well, it's because it's new people, And then the guys got there. Or, I met up with Vinnie and then Juju got there and we finally sat down. And I started looking around and I said, who did I tell? Did I tell you? I said, why is everyone
dressed the same?
why is everyone wearing black and white? And then Juju goes, it's a black and white party, fam. Bitch, I was wearing brown and leopard. It wasn't even like, oh, kind of black and white. Legit, it was brown and a fucking leopard skirt. I wanted to fucking die. I wanted to just bury myself. So, and I said, that's why people were fucking looking at me.
And I saw in your husband's face too.
My husband had to get up and excuse himself from the table. He was wearing this like pinkish, whitish shirt and these, what color, like light blue pants. And he asked me too, what should I wear? Can I go casual? And I said, absolutely not. It's Vinnie's mom's 50th birthday party. We're not going casual. Like, you cannot wear your Vans. He wanted to wear Vans.
Would have been better off.
Black and white.
What? So when Vinnie and Juju start telling me that it's a black and white party and that it's said on the invitation, me quería morir. My husband
It
had to
didn't just
excuse
say
himself.
on the invitation. It was like the biggest thing under your mom's name and the 50th birthday party. It was like their
It will be
black and white
posted
attire.
so people could see.
Guys, I never looked at the invitation.
I sent it twice.
I know. Vinnie sent it and said, my mom's birthday party is this day. I saved the date. There's nothing for me to look on the invitation. What?
And now we know what you need to look for in invitations. And this isn't the first time. You're notorious for not reading things.
Hey, but were people or nobody, did anybody notice?
At the end of the day, no, I mean, nobody really cared. Nobody brought it up. It was just,
But they were thinking it. The eyes.
But it was also
They never lie.
expected. Like, nobody's probably really surprised that Melissa didn't show up in dress code.
That's fucked up. I did this before.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, on a very high like level. So my dad got married. My dad got married 11 years ago. And his wife, his now wife, which is a sweetheart, said that her bridesmaids were going to be wearing red. And she gave us...
Nah, that's crazy.
What?
Continue, please.
So she said that her bridesmaids were going to be wearing red, and she even gave me like a little piece of cloth, like of what the color was and everything. And that was at the time where I was broke. So not once did I look for the dress. I didn't. I forgot all about it. That was like 6 months later. And the day before their wedding, I remember I went and I helped decorate the venue. I was cutting roses with them. I was helping everything. On my way back home, I stopped by a fashion store and I was like, what the fuck am I going to wear for my dad's wedding tomorrow? Mind you, again, I was broke. Doing the overnight shift, whatever. I found this black dress for $20. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to wear this dress, $20. And that's the dress I wore. And it wasn't until years later that my sister's like, you're such a bitch. She specifically told you she wanted you to wear red and you showed up in a black dress. And I was like, but I didn't do it on purpose.
It's on
It
brand.
never is. It's never on purpose.
No, te lo juro, it wasn't on purpose. It just slipped my mind. I forgot it.
And it's okay.
Melissa was that stepchild. I was like, you're not my mom.
No. Vinnie, I was talking to Vinnie's tia right up until before I got there. I went and I picked up a cake. I picked up I was trying to be helpful. There is not 1 ounce of bad blood in me. I just didn't read the invitation.
You just wanted one piece of control.
No. Fuck you. Go on with your story. It was a great party and I showed up to a black and white.
In cheetah print or whatever. No, but yeah, it was cool. I mean, I DJ'd from 10 to like 1:30.
Party went on, huh? Till late.
Yeah, a lot of people stood. Actually, it kind of was like dying out around 1. People were just, because it was open bar and free food, but it was more open bar, so people really took advantage. And yeah, no, but even then I was packing up and my mom's like, I'm not ready to leave, so she was just chilling. And then, and then Saturday, I ended up DJing in Santa Ana, which Santa Ana's far. Don't invite me to the OC. If you guys are doing something in the OC, don't invite me anymore. That drive sucked. Like, it wasn't, I mean, for most people, it's probably not that bad. But for me, it was like to drive out there. And then I DJ'd for 3 hours, which was also a long time. I'm used to 1 hour now, maybe less if I can. Yeah, it was just, I DJ'd and left. Shout out to El Indio. They were cool. They made me, taquitos and stuff. But I DJ'd, came home, and I played video games till like, I got home like at 11. Huh?
Did you try their birria tacos?
No, I had like rolled taquitos. Oh. Somebody ordered them, and then the guy in the kitchen was like, what do you want? And I'm like, just give me that. So, but yeah, no, I was home by like 11 p.m., played video games till like 2 in the morning, and then Sunday football all day.
How was yours, Juju?
Same. Went out Friday to Vinnie's mom's, and then Saturday stayed home all day. Was helping my dad with stuff around the house. Sunday went to my niece's. She had 3 games Sunday morning, and they lost all of them. Poor girl had a horrible. Their team sucked. I'm sorry, but that team was just horrible on Sunday. Yesterday,
that must be hard as a parent. You're like, ugh.
But I could picture Juju like losing and then looking at his phone and then losing. It's just depressing. And then you look at your fantasy team, it's no better.
Luckily, the Cowboys didn't play until 1. So the games, it was like 12:30, and they were already in the third game. And we're like, we'll just watch Abby, my niece, the young one. She was like, we'll just watch her bat one more time. And then she like grounded out again. I was like, damn, she had a tough weekend. And we was like, all right, we're going to leave. It's like, they're not going to come back. So we left, and I got home maybe like at the end or like towards the end of the first quarter of the Cowboys game, and they were already down 14-3. And I was like, great. But they almost made a comeback. So I kind of saved my weekend. Like, they showed a little fight. But that's pretty much it. Carne asada yesterday, and then today, Hater Monday, baby. Melissa,
how was your weekend?
I don't know, guys. My weekend was amazing. Aside from the fact that I fucking showed up to a birthday party, like I'm really hard on I am kicking myself. And
not hard enough, apparently.
Also, I'm kicking myself because that was the second incident in one day where I screwed things up for not reading or not paying attention or not. So my kid had an event and I had scheduled him for this soccer practice at 5 p.m. 5:45 it said. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to take him to soccer practice, 5:45. Leaving there, my mom's going to meet me. She's going to pick him up. I'm going to go get dressed and go to Vinnie's mom's party or dinner. And then we're going to... So I had just everything scheduled out. And it turns out that when I was at work, it said that my son's practice was at 3:20. His soccer practice was at 3:20. So I had to move some stuff around. And of course, I didn't read that. I didn't plan accordingly. I didn't have his soccer bag ready. He wasn't wearing cleats. And you can go ahead and put the picture here of what his first soccer practice outfit was.
He was that good?
He showed up 5 minutes late. He was wearing jeans. And then they gave him a little water break and he ran to me and I put one, ¿cómo se llaman? The shin guards. I put one shin guard on top of the jeans and then he ran back and played. And then the next water break, he came back and put the other shin guard on top of his jeans. I just was so mortified. I was so fucking embarrassed. Like, just so embarrassed. All the other moms were 100% judging me. He was the only kid there in jeans kicking the soccer ball. Because I saw, like, confirmed Friday, soccer practice, oh, chingon. And then that was it. That's all I saw. I didn't read. I didn't, like, take
the word of the day, the word of the week, month, and year is read.
Is it reading?
And what's crazy, it's like what's frustrating is like you just had to read one more line, not the whole email.
Yeah.
Just one more line on both the invitation and the email, and you would have been good.
What's fucking crazy about the invitation is that when I walked out of the house, my husband said, "Where is this place at?" I said, "LA." How do I know that? Because Vin has talked about this place is up the street from his house. He even said, "I'll go pick you up. You could park by my house." So I kind of had an idea of time, like how much time I had and where the location was. Not once did I look at the invitation. Not once did I look. When we left the house, I went to go pick up the cake and then I told my husband, "Oh, here's the address." I opened the invitation, went straight to the address, closed it.
Still didn't see it.
Still didn't look at anything else from the invitation. Nothing else. So it was, by the time I got to the dinner and I realized that I wasn't fucking leopard and everyone else was being kind to the birthday girl by wearing black and white because that's what she requested. It was the second incident in one day and I was just, I was over it. I was just like, why? What's happening? So that was my Friday. I woke up Saturday. My stepson had, he plays basketball at school, but they have like, how do you say? It's,
Summer League.
No, they're like,
Fighting, clapping, making tortillas.
They play with other, but it's not other schools. It's
AAU?
league, like
a rec league?
Who knows?
Travel ball?
Something like that.
They're practicing against each other?
No. That's like a scrimmage, no? Like kind of?
Uh-huh.
No. So anyway, he plays at the school, but also we were in fucking Torrance.
Ooh.
Yeah. Playing in this big-ass warehouse where there was a ton of other clubs and schools.
It's like intramurals?
I don't even know. But he had 2 games. We got there at 3. Last game was like at 6, 7. And then the next Sunday, lo mismo. Had to go and, you know, my husband's so supportive. I love my stepson and I know he's been working really hard for basketball also. So that's what we did all weekend. And then he actually is getting ready for homecoming. So while we were there at the dinner, right, he asked the girl to homecoming.
Ooh.
With flowers and a poster.
Aww.
Everything.
That's a go-to this year, huh?
¿Qué van a querer después, mariachi, güey?
Be ready. And he's a freshman, right?
Oh, yeah, and he got asked to be in his first quinceañera. Yeah. And Isaac is
He's
like, I would be too if you didn't have me in an all-boys school.
Oh, he's hating. Hater Mondays.
Yeah, I was like, listen, be mad. I don't care. You do care, Mom. You do care. I don't care. I'm over it. I'm like, you could talk to your therapist about it. I'm over it. And listen, I talked to my therapist about my shit my mom did. You know what? I don't care at this point. But yeah, he's mad.
Over here, we don't break generational curses, baby. We just keep it going.
You have a problem with it? Speak to your therapist.
It's true. Like,
So you pay for it?
somehow we always end up traumados. Like, no matter how hard our parents tried or what they gave us or didn't or what they, like, there's always a problem. There's always something that they could have done better. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. So just fucking add that to the tough shit.
Damn.
That's where I'm at in life, honestly.
Tough shit.
Giving up as a mom?
Tough shit. No, I do the
As a
best I
caring
can.
mom.
No, I do the best I can with what I have and my options and the things that I think is good. I'm not going to beat myself up
Hey.
over it anymore.
Take the horns off.
I'm just not. I'm not going to beat
It's like
myself
when
up.
Frodo was holding on to the ring for too long and turned evil.
No, es que ya me tienen ir hasta la madre. I can only do the best. That's what it is. Estoy harta, güey. Me tienen harta. Here I am slaving over a hot fucking stove. I go to work. Yo me pude haber casado con un millonario. Pude haber sido rica, mantenida. And instead, here I am.
I don't know what you said, but damn.
Just know it's Hater Monday,
That's
baby. for sure.
crazy.
No,
She
and
took that shit and
then-
ran with it.
And then, okay, let me tell you what else happened this fucking weekend. I found a wallet. Okay, I found a wallet. It was a Burberry wallet.
Did you keep it?
No,
No.
but it had 400, almost like a little bit more. And I was trying to see, well, what am I going to do with this money? Like, gracias a Dios, I don't need bad money. Not all money is good money.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't need this bad money because it didn't come from, good sources. Came from, oh, look what I found.
Maybe
And-
God put it there.
No.
That's what I tried telling her.
So I found the wallet. My husband went to the house to go drop it off, and it turns out it's a gated community, and he can't get in. And he didn't have time to, like, wait and to call, whatever. He couldn't
God's
get in.
second sign to keep the money.
So he leaves. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to send it via the mail. I'll get their address, and then I'll take whatever money it is to pay for overnight shipping. I'll pay with the person's money, and then I'll say, hey, I took $10 or whatever from your money.
Uh-huh.
And then she was just like, no. And I was like, maybe that is a lot of work for me to go to the post office. It's been a week. By now, I would have already got a new ID. I would have already canceled all my cards, So I was like, maybe I should stop, like, by somebody selling fruit or flowers or something and give them the money. Like, at this point, what am I supposed to do?
Keep it. Keep it.
No, I couldn't keep it.
Take this one out to a nice dinner. Buy your
no
steps
way.
in
So you
nice
did a
little suit with
good
it.
deed with bad money?
No, there was options. There was ideas. What am I going to do with this? I have this in my hand. What am I going to do? So then my husband ended up going back and took it. And he was like, I wasn't expecting anything. But, like if somebody gives you back $400, 500, my husband says that he saw this person and this person was not missing $400 at all.
It's a Burberry wallet. I know
Yeah.
he was. A Burberry wallet gated
Burberry's-
community. I know for a fact he was not missing $400.
But aún así, es cada quien tiene su dinero. My husband went back and the person was just like, oh, thanks. Have a good day. And went inside and left. And my husband's like, fuck, ni pa un Starbucks me dio. And it wasn't that we needed that. But it was just,
Common courtesy.
not even that, is that we tried 2 times to take that wallet. So not only was it time, it was like,
God was like, bruh, fine. Now you don't get nothing. Congratulations.
it wasn't even like, it was just like, es que uno nunca sabe. I have a Louis Vuitton wallet. If I'm missing $500, I'm going to feel me missing $500. So you do want to give that money back. That person got their wallet back. They got all the stuff back. No, we didn't take anything. But it was
probably
just...
bought some cocaine and hookers with that fucking money.
They probably lost it because they were doing that.
No, we found it at Office Depot. They're
got crazy.
Something. But it was just it really took effort. But I guess it's a thankless job. Because when whoever sent me back my ID, remember my ID?
Hold on, stop. Cut, hold on. You did all this shit for a random stranger, but then you went like, fuck you, son. Go fuck yourself.
When?
Tough
In
shit.
life. Hey, tough shit, son. Shit happens.
I've already explained to him a million times, and he still tries to make me feel bad. I'm not going to feel bad anymore. That's what I mean with my kid. Like, tough love, boy.
Guy fucking's like, oh, shit. I forgot I lost this.
Yeah, like, it was just like when I lost my ID and Juan Pollo, shout out to Juan Pollo, returned it. They, I guess I never went back either, but they have my business for life.
A free promo, apparently.
Yeah, shout out to Juan Pollo and Covina. You get a free taco. You get a free pollo. It's amazing. You should go there. Tell them Melissa sent you.
That's crazy how rich people are like that, huh?
But I never did anything. I never went back. I mean, I have gone to buy food, but I don't know who sent me my wallet. There's no way for me to pay them back. So I guess I'm answering myself. This person was just like, oh, thanks. And so that was my way of repaying Juan Pollo by returning somebody else's wallet, I guess. But they could have been like, gracias por la molestia, aquí va el pinche Starbucks.
Not even that. It's just
$5.
it just seems like he wasn't even fucking considered or thankful for it. He's like, oh shit, yeah, hey man, thanks.
Yeah, my husband asked for him, and then he was just like, who wants to know?
I'd be like, bitch, no one, never mind, forget it.
Like, oh,
my bad, wrong person.
I found your wallet. And then he's like, oh, great, thanks. And then left. And my husband's like, fuck. Una soda de la 7-Eleven, güey, unos $5.
That's what you get.
No, I hope you guys are happy. That's exactly what you guys get. I'm glad.
What would you have done? You find a wallet with $400 in there, and the IDs and everything. Would you return it or would you keep it? Would you expect anything? Maybe that's the problem, that I did a good deed expecting something in return.
Or you just expect too much of people. It's kind of like when you say somebody, like, I expect them to do the right thing. The right thing could be different for everyone.
Like your mom expecting me to wear black.
Exactly.
No, and I feel like you feel it too. Like, I mean, I told you the same story that when you two were talking about the wallet, that we found the wallet in Dodger Stadium. But this wallet was beat up. And it had like $1,200, $1,300 in it. All hundreds. So like, oh shit. And then my dad's like, nah.
Did you keep it?
We didn't. Because you feel it. You're like, damn, this beat up wallet. We find it to the guy, we take it to the guy, and we find out that he's like living in like one of those like overpacked houses, and he's paying rent. He's like, this is my rent money. If I didn't have it, I'd have been kicked out. And so we felt that was like, oh shit, okay. And then he didn't give us anything, but he was like, oh my God, thank you so much. There's no way I could repay you. And he kept the money because he needed it. That was his rent money. This guy, it was a Burberry wallet. I wish he'd take a picture of his ID. I want to say, I bet you he looks like a douchebag at the ID, huh? He does. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd have been like, wallet, take the money, throw the wallet.
Well, it depends on what kind of bills they are. Like if it's $400, like $100 bills,
yes,
I'm just taking one, just for myself. I'm gonna pay for my gas.
You do it first.
Pay for my gas.
Buy
myself a little meal or something. Be like, hey, bro, here. But if it's like a bunch of just like random, I'm gonna just pull a wad out. That's it. But I'm taking something. Because chances are they're not going to give me money. And if they were to, like, if I gave them the wallet back and they're like, oh, yeah, here's some money back. I'm like, no, I already took some.
Like, no, you don't have to, man. Just pay it forward.
Yeah.
No, and I don't know. It's just like there's times to be very considerate and very helpful. And there's times where you just like, oh, shit, $400.
It just depends. What city was it? Where the gated community's at?
It's like La Puente, Diamond Bar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A gated community in Diamond Bar is expensive. I want you guys to know that right now. That is not cheap.
Yeah,
I'm keeping the wallet too. Then I'm mailing just the cards by themselves.
I'd never been in the trash. Like you said, you probably would have canceled one. Maybe the ideal mail it back to them, but
you know, this whole debate happened because there is still some old Melissa in me, where that's exactly what I would have done. Like the old Melissa would have been like, no, this is the Lord giving me $400 because he knows, he knows me. He knows the struggle. And I'm keeping the wallet and I'm throwing the cards away. Why? Because by now, the person already, new ID, froze all accounts. Ya se perdió, güey.
And that's probably why God hasn't put it in front of us, because I would have been like,
if I was to lose a wallet, o sea, la voy a dar por perdida. Ya no la encontré. Ya valió queso. There's zero hope. Zero of me finding it, especially with my money, with my cards, with everything. But the new Melissa feels like, no, it's que there's still good people out there.
Well, it's maybe because I've lost it twice, but then turns out they were stolen because, random charges on my credit card. So,
you know what's funny? I have lost my wallet once in San Diego, and that guy called me. I had one of my business cards, and then he called me. He's like, hey, I have your wallet, and I went to go get it. Shout out to that guy. But I gave that guy money. I was still broke. I was like, hey, man, I'm not rich, but here's $40, bro. That's what I got.
Did you give him something? Yeah. Okay. Pero, o sea, you're not supposed to expect anything. You do it out of the kindness of your heart.
Then what's this rant for?
That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm fucking up. That's where I fucked up by expecting this person to be like, hey, you came not only once, you came twice.
But how do they know you came twice?
And I still took time, right? And if that second time wouldn't have worked, I would have mailed it. That takes...
That's what you get for being extra.
What would you have done? Would you have returned it? Would you have took the money? Maybe just $100, dijo Vinnie, por la molestia.
Skip a little top,
just a little right here, para los tacos, aunque sea.
I would have took it all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I actually also looked for him on Instagram and Facebook. I looked for him because I was like, maybe I could find his Instagram and then just tell him like, hey, I found your wallet. But I didn't find him. But luckily, he has his wallet and he makes good use of this money. Bless people. Go bless the world with your money.
Here we are broke, waiting to payday.
Could have given us $100 each.
I could have 200
here's
each.
200 each.
We could have ate great.
200 each. Okay, so there's this list that came out. I think I sent it to you guys.
You did?
I think I did. Did you guys get it?
Sorry, I'm checking my fantasy score.
Me too.
I fucking hate you guys. You guys are trash.
And literally, there's 50 seconds left in this game. 2nd and goal. If T. Higgins doesn't get a reception or Evan McPherson doesn't kick a field goal, I win. But if they score or they kick a field goal...
Okay, list.
Zach Moss with the touchdown, baby.
Turn me up. I needed that.
Hey.
I didn't need that.
The list of men who have no business dating. Okay, men with toddlers or younger. If you have kids who are 2 years or younger, you have no business dating at all. Por favor, enfócate en ese bebé que crezca and dealing with your baby mama
Is it
drama.
the same with women?
Sí. As a former single mother, I second that. I feel like a lot of times you're like focused on the wrong things instead of healing and focusing on your baby and figuring it out. Just olvídate tú de eso.
Where's this list from, by the way?
Number 2, men that live with their mom.
Whoa there. Slow it down. Why you gotta say it so emphatically like that?
Why you snipe to the left like that?
If you still live at your mama's house,
that's fucking bullshit. I'm gonna start I proudly live with my parents still. Why? Because it's just expensive.
pero ¿qué vas a hacer pues? O sea, cuando tengas novia, quieras
Better have our
acostarte.
house. No. No. I
Like, where are you guys gonna chill and Netflix and
I don't
chill?
hide it. I like when I'm dating a girl, they from the bat know that I live with my parents, and I tell them like, yo, you're not gonna be welcome. I personally don't welcome into the house until I know it's serious. I don't just bring around any floozies around. We could kick it somewhere else, maybe get a hotel room, little staycation, something like that. Or if she has her place, or if she's cool with bringing me back to her parents' place, cool. But I tell them like, yo, right from the bat, you're not gonna go to my house until we're established, because I don't need no crazies in my house.
But then how do you get to know the person, or like, ya que estás más en serio? Like, do you cooking, Netflix and chill, sleeping over, like swimming?
Well, I mean, it's
These
gonna
are
get
all
there.
parts of being in a relationship.
It's gonna get there, but like it's gonna take a while to get there. But like cooking out, I'll cook again. I don't think how soon would I cook for a girl? Shit, I'm trying to think.
Like, let's say you guys have been like talking for like 2-3 months.
Oh, then yeah, like if it's that serious, and
But
absolutely
where?
should be-
In your mom's kitchen?
I'll cook in my mom's kitchen. Yeah.
No, la cocina tu mamá, no tuya.
What is that? What's the difference? I cook in there just as much as she does.
Yeah.
Well, not now because she's retired. Retired mama be cooking, baby. I'm trying to lose weight. That shit ain't working with my mama there. No, but yeah, like
Okay, men that live with their baby mama. Hey,
That's weird.
that los hombres that are
is a
like,
little weird.
oh, we're separated, or I only live with her. They can say the same thing, Juju, though. Like, oh, it's because it's expensive, or I'm here for the kids, or whatever.
No, vice versa too. Though there was one time where it was when I was like newly single, and I was kind of just going at anything. I met a girl at a Oktoberfest, and we got lit and whatever. And then I went to her house, and there was a guy in the living room, and I was like, "Oh, you got your brother here?" She's like, "Oh, that's my baby daddy," and I'm like. And I was like, huh? And she was like, oh, yeah, we live together. It's fine, though. I went to her room, and then, like, we start making out. And next thing you know, he's knocking on the door, like, hey, the babies need something. And I was like,
He did that
I told her,
on
like, I'm going
purpose.
to leave. Yeah, no, he was cockblocking. But I'm like, that's insane. I didn't know that existed. So I second that.
All right.
it's not that bad. Not that bad. I needed that one.
Men with multiple kids and multiple baby mamas.
Unless you're Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Because you could afford it.
Low key, I have a cousin who has multiple kids with multiple baby mamas, but he's a good guy. He takes care of them all. I think he's finally off of child support.
Shit.
Congrats.
It's funny, like he's been out for a while, but like as soon as he went out, now he's like taking trips, going to see the Dodgers play in New York, and going to Mazatlan and all this. I was like, hey, that's fucking good. That shit adds up.
Men without transportation. Hey, come pick me up. Ah! Get filled.
I'm not lying, even with transportation, they pick me up.
That's the Vinnie special right there, baby.
And number 29, if you look at the list, Juju, men that are Cowboys fans.
You don't deserve me anyways. Who made this list? Is this that same fucking guy that made the movie list? Let me find out. What's his name? Joseph? Damn, what the fuck's wrong with Cowboys fans?
Emotionally unstable.
Men who don't own a suit. Yes.
I own one, but I never wear it.
Yes.
But I
Oh,
own
it's
one.
okay, but you own one.
Yeah.
O sea, dado en cualquier caso, something happens, you need to slap on your slacks and your o sea, you have it. Men that work for a temporary service.
Damn, man, they mean.
What do you mean? What is that?
Like, who don't have, like, they have
Like
temp jobs.
Like, I'm only working this week at this warehouse, and then next week I gotta see what else they
Like,
got
they
for me.
can't keep a
Other
fucking job, bro.
Freelance.
No, you cannot keep a job. If you work somewhere and they don't hire you permanently because they like what a good
You
worker
know what's
you are.
crazy? This, I bet you the chick that made this list is naming off her fucking exes.
Or mine.
Because, like, men that work in the FedEx hub. That's specific, fam.
Yeah. Truck
Truck
drivers.
drivers, them Grand Rising men.
Then what are you doing, men?
Trick, if you a hoe and get played, that's you.
It's actually what you're doing, not what are you doing.
What you doing? Shut up. This one, look at this one. The one, men that bank with Cash App. Is this true? Like, some people don't have banks?
What's banking with Cash App? Like, all your money's in your Cash App?
Yeah, like they don't have banks.
That's just society, baby. The bank has failed 3 times in our lifetime. He's just a smart person. We've had once in a lifetime bank failures 3 times, just so you guys are, just so we're clear. I don't even bank with Cash App. Fucking
Men that have to transfer or load their card, add money to it. Like, let me add from my savings to my checking.
I do that. What the fuck?
I'm telling you.
Oh, shit.
Don't laugh too hard, Melissa.
No, I'm laughing because I've been there. Like, I've been with all these type of men. Actually, sorry, if my husband's watching, it's only been 5.
God damn.
And what's the rule? You times it by 3? God damn.
Are you guys?
Damn.
One hand. Sorry.
Men whose clothes are in tubs?
Yeah, like you don't have drawers.
I have drawers. It's so good.
Drawers per se.
Men who don't have mattresses or like a full bed. Like if you just have the colchón.
First of all, men are very simple. You
I
don't need all that.
I know a lot of women like they'll come in, they'll see like, oh, just a couple chairs, a little table, and a mattress like frame. That's it, and like
No.
eat that.
Mattress in a frame with a headboard is.
I don't have a headboard.
You don't need a headboard.
I don't have a headboard.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't need a headboard.
Yeah.
For what?
You don't need a girlfriend.
I don't actually.
No.
I get what I need.
You have no business. No muchachos. No, es que sí se ocupa.
What do you need a headboard for? What is it? What has a headboard ever done for you?
Why do you need a mattress frame?
Why exactly? Why do you need one?
You also get back pains. What do you need a headboard for? What is a headboard saving me from?
It's
health-wise?
not saving you. It's just completes the look. It's like saying, ¿para qué necesitas like a bed setting when I have a cobija and a pillow? Like you still want a nice bed
good.
setting.
What do you need a bed setting for? Is you're
Because
fucking
you're
good
a
housekeeping
grown-
all of a sudden?
You're an adult. You're grown. You want to have a cobija, 2 pillows.
I have 2 pillows and a sabana. I sleep hot, fam. What the fuck? I don't need a big ass blanket for what? So getting up on my floor and I have to pick it up and do my bed. You don't even do your bed every morning either, fool. So shut up. You have all that mess
All right.
for what?
All right. That's it. I think we're done. Juju has to go eat.
Now we got 7 minutes, fam. What else is this toxic guy talking about? I like how you blocked off her name too, fam. Sneaky of you.
Oh, did you guys hear that? Is this true? I think you're going to have to verify it. Black Friday in October?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Amazon, Target, and Walmart. Black Friday in October from the 8th to the 9th. Target's from the 6th to the 12th.
Here's what bugs me about these things is that they always say we're going to do Black Friday all week, Black Friday all week, right? And then Black Friday comes and they have better deals that night. No matter what, they always have the best deals Black Friday.
Yeah.
No matter what they say. They say don't come
It's
on Friday night.
Do you go
Thursday.
shopping on Black Friday?
1,000%. After every Thanksgiving dinner, we all eat and then we like make plans. Some of us go home, get dressed in comfortable clothing because we're going to be walking a lot. And then we meet up at the mall or something. And then
Where's your go-to Black Friday shopping spot?
we go to like the Citadel a lot, Montebello Mall. And sometimes if we do like our Thanksgiving in West Covina, then the West Covina Mall, it's kind of just whatever, wherever everyone's at.
I don't go Black Friday shopping. Because I don't think I need stuff. Or the stuff that I do want, it's like that, oh, there's only 20 of them. So then like there's a line. I was like, it's just too much for me. I get anxiety.
Yeah, I don't go Black Friday.
But even then, I like to scope things out. I like to be out there just for the experience, the feeling, the people, the joy. It's Christmas time.
I can't wait.
Best season.
I've done
It's
it
just the
once
vibe.
at the Fry's at the City of Industry before it closed, obviously a long time ago. And yeah, I was just like,
I'm good.
people were going crazy.
I'm a people person, so I like being around people when it comes to certain experiences.
We should do Black Friday in La Calle Black Friday shopping.
Fuck no.
Why not? That should be legit. We
That's
go to
too much.
Target and just start throwing elbows.
So many people. Yo me engento.
It's not as bad as it used to be, right? Because they kind of regulate it a little more. Or just still like people
No,
rush the
it's
doors and
not
break
nearly
shit
as
and
bad as
fight.
it used to be. Because now too, like Target or Best Buy would make it like a walkway. Like they tell you what direction to go. You can't just like free roam anymore. Yeah, even the lines, they have it set up a certain way, but it's ever since Amazon became a thing, like it kind of died out because people also wait till Cyber Monday where there's better deals.
Yeah, like what can be worth it? Like for a couple of bucks. Like what is something that you've bought that you're like, wow, this was worth it.
Well,
I got like.
For me, that's my Christmas shopping. That's because I don't have a lot of money, so I can't like wait a week or two before Christmas to start buying gifts because usually that's like, you know, rent or whatever. Or I got to start saving for my utilities.
I start buying my gifts in January.
How much of a discount is it? Like, have you ever bought something that you're like? Because
yes, there's a lot of electronics or even shoes that are over $100 you save off that, because a lot of times too, Black Friday is where they get rid of all their inventory before they bring in all the brand new stuff. So usually at the end of the day, they're just trying to get rid of this so that they don't have to worry about throwing it away. So that's where you get all the deals.
Yeah, I think that but even like I said, I think Amazon changed it a lot because there was a couple times where it's like, oh shit, a 65-inch TV for like $300, and like, oh fuck. But then now it's on Amazon, so you're just like, what do you think? But since you've done them all, what do you think's better, Cyber Monday, Prime Day, or Black Friday?
I think for clothing and all that, probably in person too, because you get to see the material and all that. Because buying clothes on Amazon ain't it. But when it comes to electronics, definitely Cyber Monday, because also there's digital product like other websites, not Amazon. There's like Newegg. Newegg sells almost any digital product too, and they're already cheap to begin with. So they have Black Friday deals too. I mean, Cyber Monday deals too. So it ain't just Amazon Prime, but I think for electronics, stay online.
I'm inspired. I'm going to start my Christmas list. That way you can start buying like 2 things, 1 thing here, because
exactly. And even then
you get around the corner.
And even then you get to see it in advance too. So like, let's say you're like, I'll shop on Monday. Maybe on that Friday, you get to see in person if it's even worth it beforehand. Right. That way Monday it'll probably be cheaper online. So just, you know, sneak peek.
Noise.
Okay.
That it?
Cool. Yeah, I didn't really plan that much since you wanted to leave early, so.
Yeah, so much more to talk about. You got 2 minutes, man. Let it all out. 2 minutes and 38 seconds.
Yeah, Vinny, let it all out.
It's not worth it.
Bye, guys.
Right.
See you next Monday.
Peace.